my loves. Okay, we got The Warrior by Juvia's Place. Look at these colors. So if you would like to see what I think of Juvia's Place palettes and see what this looks like on my eyes, as though you can't already see because it's already done. But if you want to know my thoughts on this palette, then just keep watching. Alright my loves, today we are trying out The Warrior by Juvia's Place. Look at these colors. Boring and yet so me. So we're going to start first with this one, and they don't have color names, so I don't know what color it is. So I bet you're wondering, you know, I don't think I set my lid primer very good. So if you guys shopped the surprise Sephora sale, like, who was shocked? When I saw that hit my inbox, I was like, Sephora, you don't do this. I mean, they have their twice a year VIB sale, but outside of that, there ain't no sales on Sephora. No. But I was very excited. So I ordered a couple things I've been wanting to try. I got a primer. Oh, I'm so stupid. The color names are right under it. So that, I can't say these. I'll put them right here. This one is KANO. But, yeah, I ordered a primer I had been wanting to try. This color is kind of going on a little like a mustard brown. Maybe a camel color. I don't know that I like this color. So anyway, I ordered a primer I've been wanting to try. I ordered the Hourglass setting powder. I ordered the mini of that though because I've seen some raving reviews and then I've seen some not so raving reviews. So I said, let me just get the mini and see if I like it. What else did I get? So I ordered, there was a Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Quad eyeshadow. I ordered that because it's plums and purples, and I kind of dig those colors in the fall. It was only $15, and then with your 20% off, like $12. I got the Born This Way Concealer. Super excited to try that. The Origins Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. And then I ordered the Fenty Beauty Foundation because y'all know I loved that sample. And I decided not to order it because, y'all, a bitch has got a lot of foundation. And now that I'm doing Foundation Friday, it's like, I've already purchased several to try for you guys. So I wasn't going to order it, but I love that foundation. So 20% off, and it's a very reasonably priced foundation anyway. I ordered it. And with this MINO, I think it says. I don't know. We're going to put that all over the lid and then blow it out in the crease. So I'm not doing a favorites for August. I don't really have any favorites to talk about. Like if I did a favorites video, there would probably be 3 products. So I decided not to do a favorites video this month because I've really just been kind of shopping my stash, using old favorites, trying to burn through, you know, trying to hit pan on some things. I actually hit pan yesterday on an eyeshadow, and I can't tell you the last time I've done that. I just don't hit pan on stuff. I don't use anything enough. Oh, that had some glitter on it. And a white glitter, nonetheless. Oh, that's what I get for not washing my brushes. Well, that kind of jacked that up a little bit. I gotta tell you, I'm not super impressed with these shadows. You know, you watch these reviews on the Juvia's Place shadows, and you really expect a lot. And I mean, they're good, but nothing that I'm getting overly excited for. Now, I did order 2 palettes, and the other one is called the Zulu palette, which is far more colorful. And there will be a review on that one too. So we're about to do a colorful eye. Don't be shocked. It could turn out to be a mess though, because you know I don't do colorful eyes. Alright, I'm going to do... There's so many shimmer shades. I want to do... Do I want to do a halo or a cut crease? Let's do a cut crease. So, some changes I've made in my makeup routine. I've almost quit wearing eyeliner. I do eyeliner in my water eye, but I've almost quit with the eyeliner and the false lashes. How crazy is that? I don't know. I just kind of take my time with my shadow and then pop some mascara on and go. I think it's partially due to time. Like I don't have time to do all that. But then I think as I'm getting older and I'm getting these creases in my eyes, a pretty wing is harder and harder to achieve. So it takes me a lot of time. And even when I take my time with it, I often end up not liking it. So I just said, you know what? Screw it. And with the false lashes, my lashes have just gotten so long with that Grande Lash Serum that I just don't. I mean, if I'm going somewhere, you know, that I really want to pump it up, I will put the false lashes on. But for an everyday look, I just don't. Alright. What do we want to start out with? Let's start out with the... Let's start out with AMINA. Because I think I want to use that lightest one in my... Actually, no. I take that back. I'm going to start out with the lightest one. So we're going to start out with this Morimi? I don't know. I'll put them all on the bottom so you know the colors. I was not expecting that. I guess this is where Juvia's place come to shine. Woo. That did not play. I think I really got too much on that eye. That is gorgeous. Okay, now we're going to go in with the AMINA. Gosh, I can't get over these. They are a little more yellow than I thought they would be. In the pan, they look a more like a softer gold. They really don't have that strong yellow hue in the pan. But on the eye, there's definitely some yellow gold. Okay. Now, let's do some of the, let's do this, hold on. Can you tell the difference? Let's do this one. I'm going to be a gold goddess today. Woo! I wasn't really expecting all the gold. They look a little more muted in the pan. Okay. Now let's just take a little of this dark shade. Use that brush. This MINO. Darken that crease a little. Okay. Drinking game. Take a shot for every time I say, okay. Alright. I'm going to use some of this that we put in our transition that was actually super light. I would not use as a transition because it was so light. Though I did. Okay. Drink. I'm going to go do the rest of my face, and then I will meet you back here to finish the eyes and give you my first impressions of The Warrior by Juvia's Place. Let's finish these eyes up. My face is baking because I'm doing a foundation. Excuse me. I'm doing a foundation test, and it ain't going well. I don't know how this foundation is going to wear through the day, so I'll remain optimistic. Alright, we're going to take that dark MINO and put on the lower lash line. Then we're going to take a little bit of that mustard color and just buff it out. Not really a mustard. I got choked a few minutes ago. Oh, it's kind of like a camel, I guess. Y'all, I hate this foundation. I haven't done the wear test, so we'll see. Maybe my mind will change. Y'all will find that out Friday. Okay. I'm going to go finish my face and meet you back here and let you know what I think of The Warrior. Okay, the eye look is complete. I did not do liner or lashes, so this is just shadow and mascara. So what do I think of The Warrior? I think the matte shades are decent. I think they're fine. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably rate a 3, maybe low 4. They were pigmented. They weren't as easy to blend as, say, Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam or some other palettes, but they did pack a punch. They were pigmented. So the mattes, I could give or take. Now, where this palette was like, well, damn, were these shimmers. Like, these are probably the best shimmers I have ever used. I think one exception may be the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. Those shimmers and glitter shades are gorgeous. The Too Faced what's the palette with all the shimmers? That one's really good too. But these shimmers, I mean, my eyes are glowing. You could see my eyes from space. I mean, I hope it picks it up on camera, but these shimmers are freaking stunning. If Juvia's Place came out with a palette with nothing but shimmers, I would be in total freaking heaven. But this one does have 7 shimmer shades, so that is pretty badass. So Juvia's Place is now available at Ulta. That's where I made the purchase. I had been wanting to pick up some of these palettes for quite some time now, but I heard so many bad things about Juvia's Place customer service, so I just kept putting it off and putting it off. And then one day I was on Ulta and I was like, oh, what? What? So I ordered 2 palettes. There is another makeup look with the other palette coming soon. I do want to talk to you a little bit about Juvia's Place though, because I do think this is a really great story to tell. If you can't tell by their palettes, the owner was a mother who was of African descent. Here's the other one. It's called the Zulu palette. So their palettes are very celebratory of African heritage. I want to read just a couple of things about her, and I'm going to have to read it because I don't have it memorized. So the owner, her name is Chichi Eburu. I'll put it down here because I can't pronounce it. It says that she's brought black beauty to the cosmetics industry in a way we've never seen before, which I would 110% agree. You know, you have other brands that are black owned, like Beauty Bakery, but I don't know that any really celebrate African heritage quite like Juvia's Place. Their palettes are beautiful on the front because their theme is all African heritage. So she was born in Nigeria. She has 2 children, and she launched this cosmetic company a few years ago. It has blown up on YouTube, on the internet. If you watch Nikki Tutorials, I think Nikki Tutorials kind of gets a lot of the credit for just making it so mainstream. She says that she took a look at the beauty industry and there was nothing that truly represented black culture. And she felt like there was a market there, which, honey, you were right. She says, we're here, meaning black women, and we're beautiful and nobody is listening. I just got chills reading that because as we see in today's market, these cosmetic companies, they're launching these foundation shades, and we'll use Beauty Blender as an example. Beauty Blender is such a mainstream company. They're not a small company. You know, smaller companies, I can understand having a limited shade range because they don't have the funds to produce a wide shade range. Beauty Blender, Tarte, y'all didn't have that excuse, and you come out with 5,000 shades of beige, but really nothing to represent these beautiful color ranges. They asked her, what made you go with Queen Nefertiti as part of your visual branding? And she said because she is a black queen. So she has an artist that she works with, and she told her she wanted to use the image of an Egyptian Queen Nefertiti. They asked her, aside from Queen Nefertiti on the packaging, how are your shadows different from other shadow palettes at the same price point? And she said, I have dark skin. So anytime I pick colors, I always test on my skin, and even darker skin tones that we compare colors that will pop. That's how we pick our products. If it shows on my skin and on darker skin, then it will show on anyone's skin. She said for her personally, she wanted colors that any woman of color can wear. And she said that a lot of bigger brands don't go that extra step, and it shows. And she's absolutely correct. So kudos to her for finding a market that she could soar in. Their packaging is beautiful. Her story is beautiful. I think her and Fenty Beauty have really hit the market and said, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Because we want you to create makeup that appeals to everyone. And this absolutely does. I love these shadows. These shimmer shades are freaking amazing. I'll give you a glimpse at the Zulu palette. I'll be doing a look on it soon. But y'all, look, just what the hell? I mean, the shimmers are freaking incredible. So, I love the story. I wish every cosmetic company understood what Fenty Beauty and Juvia's Place is doing, because I do think those makeup companies, they're going to soar. They are going to soar, and I absolutely love it. So, first impressions of the Warrior palette by Juvia's. Again, the matte shades were but those shimmer shades, girl, you did your thing. You did your thing. All right, my loves, until next time.